Hey guys, good morning. It is 5:50. I'm up for work and I'm finishing up. I have 2 packages and I need to finish up, so I'm gonna do this really quick because I want these to go out today since I'm gonna be at work. And I'm gonna go downstairs and have breakfast really quick and then leave. My night was not long enough for sure. I fell asleep. It's like I was watching Instagram stories and I was just trying to catch up on dumb things, social media, because I didn't get to catch up on it yesterday since I was so busy. So I also, before I went to bed, hopped back on the computer to look at my classes and stuff and just make sure I had everything down. I printed out my schedule. We have to turn in this form, like I think I told you guys yesterday, showing that we actually did look at everything. So I did that, and just last minute things, so I just couldn't really shut my brain off. So it is what it is. Hopefully today goes by fast. I have almost a week off from the hospital after today. It just so happens like all of my days were shoved together this time around, but normally it's not like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good day. I get to come home and be done with it for a week. It's gonna be strange though, since I've been working a lot more since September, since all the girls went to school. It's gonna be really strange going back down to 1 day a week because I'm so used to working more now. Like last week felt like nothing. It felt like just 3 days. Like, okay, I'm working 3 days, not a big deal, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna finish up these packages, go have breakfast. I'll show you guys what I'm taking for lunch. Okay, I gotta go running on time and I don't want to be late, but here I am showing you guys what I brought for lunch. So my honey was kind enough to make me, I was gonna take pork chops left over because that's all we have in the fridge left over and ready, but he made me some sausage and zucchini, which you can't see. So about 6 ounces of sausage and 3 zucchinis in there. I have a Light and Fit Greek yogurt, a bag of Skinny Pop, a bag of celery, and a bag of pineapple. Is that all I brought? Is that all I brought, maybe? Felt like a little more because it was a lot of calories because the pineapple and the sausage, but this should be plenty. That was a pretty heavy lunch, and then I can have this with it and then some snacks, and I have peanut butter at work that I can use. So yeah, that's what I'm bringing for lunch. Of course, my water, have a coffee. I will see you guys when I get off. Hey guys, good morning. It is 10:49. I've been awake since about 8:30. I'm just let me sleep in today because I'm on days after that I work the previous day at the hospital. I usually don't get enough sleep that day that I go work. So the next day, if he can, he'll let me sleep in, which is really nice because I was feeling very exhausted. And lately, I feel like I need some compression stockings or something because lately my legs have been throbbing a lot after I work a lot. So anyway, I got up this morning and I took a shower. I washed my hair. I mean, I would have taken a shower anyway, but I washed my hair because I've been wanting to try this Revlon all-in-one. It doesn't have the full name of it, but the all-in-one blow dryer brush, whatever it's supposed to be. And so I have some thoughts. This is my hair. I have a lot of flyaways, so it needs some sort of serum or something, but honestly my hair gets oily, so as I mess with it, it'll tame my flyaways. And like, what is that? I have so many flyaways from postpartum hair loss, and then I'm just continuing to lose hair because my hair is so long, and then it grows back, and it's nice and thick. I feel like I just need a good trim. But here are some thoughts on it because it was my first time using it. It was $59.99 pretty much anywhere you go. I really like it. It took me 26 minutes from wet to dry. 26 minutes, and I actually took several breaks because it was extremely hot. Like, I feel like I would need to do it under a fan. It was so hot, like way hotter than I feel like my normal blow dryer is, and I feel like that's mostly because the air is so concentrated at that point. It is so extremely hot. Like, I can't even touch the barrel without burning my finger. That's how hot it is, and the air that blows out is super hot. And I had it on the high setting just because my hair is curly and kind of thick, a little, just slightly coarse, and so I needed the highest heat in order to make it not fluffy, and it dried it like that. So 26 minutes. It usually does take me about 30 to, like, I'm already hot in here. It usually does take me about 30 to blow dry my hair normally, like if I'm going to use a regular round brush with my concentrated Sadu hair dryer. I'm gonna prop you guys in here so that I can show you. So two things I really like about it: it's very easy to do one-handed, because when you have a section of hair, all you have to do is, you know, I started the root because here's one of my complaints about it. If you don't start at the very root and then you blow dry out, and then at the end, this part's not hot, so you can actually use it to spin if you want and blow dry. But if you look underneath, most of my roots are still just a touch like wavy, because it doesn't get rid of the frizz up at your roots very easily, like on the bottom part of your hair. So if that bothers you, this probably wouldn't be for you. You probably would have to straighten that area again. I don't care. Like, when I blow dry, I want that kind of like fluffy tousled look. Here's my other complaint. I don't know if it's because my hair is super long, like it is extremely longer than I've had it in a long time. I feel like this is getting close to where I had it for the wedding. And that was the longest I think I've ever had it in my entire life, and it was like very mid-back for me, curled. So I mean, we're already hitting like where my hair was when it was curled for the wedding. So it's getting really long. I definitely need a trim, but it didn't curl my ends. Like with my round brush, I could at least get a little bit of wave at the end. It is stick straight. I mean, maybe like a tut. No, it's pretty straight. That could be because my ends are already fried from straightening it with a cheese straightener, and I killed them. So that could be why they didn't flip, because normally with my round brush, which I haven't straightened my hair, blown it out in a really long time. I feel like since I fried my ends, I haven't blown it out. So that could be why they didn't flip. So, because everybody else's pictures and everything that I've seen, their bottom of their hair is flipped. So mine are just straight, but again, that probably is from the heat damage, so I can't really take away points for that. The thing that I do not like about it is it's so hot. It's so extremely hot. So, but it did blow dry my hair faster. I did get it done quicker because I took, probably if I just sat here and did it non-stop, it would have taken me like 18-19 minutes, which is pretty good for my hair. And if it were shorter, I probably could get it done even better. But overall, I'm impressed. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I feel like as long as your hair is detangled, your hair goes smoothly through it. It's easy to grab your hair out of it. And overall, it was just a really cool product. Super cool. Very impressed. I liked it a lot, other than the heat. And it didn't do anything to my ends, but that's probably my fault. So that was my review on the Revlon all-in-one blow dryer. I really liked it for the 10th time. Also, I got a Hello Kitty pop socket. I'm super excited. It's not actually the brand pop socket. It's from another brand that I got online, but I'm so excited. Look how cute she is. So I took off my actual pop socket and just put this one on. So I'm gonna have to wait for it to actually like dry or whatever. I need a fan right now, I'm hot. So today I work at H&R Block. It's my first day back and I'm pretty excited. Not nervous or anything. I'm pretty excited, I guess. I don't know. I only work 1 to 5, so it's not a bad first shift at all. I have several things to do before I leave though. It's 11, so I'll have to leave in about an hour and a half. I have a yogurt and some of my homemade granola. This is the Dan and Light and Fit Greek and blueberry, and then I have a serving of my homemade granola. So I need to look at school because I have an assignment due tonight, and I was waiting for the book to come in, so I need to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. I wanted to try and start editing the vlog for tonight, and I also need to catch up on my journal. So that is what I'm going to do until I have to leave for work. Who recognizes the orange wall? Guess where I am, back at H&R Block, tax season, whoop. So I dressed pretty basic. I think this shirt was from, I don't even know, but I honestly think I may get rid of it because it has a lot of pulls, a lot of hole, like you see these like little things that, what is called, like the little pulls on them. Basic. Now, I'm only here for 4 hours, so nothing crazy. Even though it's raining outside, my hair has held up okay. It's a tiny bit fluffy, but it looks okay. I've had 2 clients. I did my nails. I'm wearing Work of Fine Heart from Color Street. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. I feel like it's very like subtle Valentine's Day. Super pretty. So I did that. I'm about to have a Quest bar. I have my water back here, and now I'm updating my, what is this thing called? My diary, whatever. So I did my nails, I did 2 clients, I sent out all my tracking info for Color Street, which is a big thing I wanted to get done. I changed over all of my shipping so that I could track 100% of it. It was like I was just weighing them myself these last couple of times and sending them off. Like USPS was telling me how much to charge, and I had an issue this last time, so I just charged everything flat across the board, and I added tracking. So I sent all of that out. I got a lot of stuff done, and I get off in 21 minutes. My goal in this next 21 minutes, I brought all of my I used the Happy Planner, the Me and My Big Ideas, like the Create 365 books. I have a ton of them, probably like 10. I have 2, 5, 7, 9 with me, so I actually probably have 12 because I left some at home. And I just go through and I use these stickers because I don't use a Happy Planner. I use these stickers in my journal, and that's a great way to use them decoratively. So I brought them all with me. I brought my pen, which I've been using the Pentel RSVP, the fine point in black, to journal. So I'm going to try and catch up on my journal, so that way I edited the vlog before I left the house. I'm so excited. That way when I get home I can finish up my assignment, which I did 1 discussion board before I left. I have to do another discussion board, and then the rest of my assignments aren't due till Saturday. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, I am headed home. Andres just picked up the girls, and he should be home right around the same time as when I get home. So that'll be nice to get to see them, and I will get to eat dinner with them and chill. And then when they go to bed, work time. I gotta get my discussion post done, and I don't even get my book in till tomorrow, so I'm kind of like, ugh, like epitome of procrastinator. I always have been. That is just how I work. I work better under pressure. I've never known how to be any other way. Never. And I told myself, like, oh, you're not gonna do this time, not this degree. Like every other degree you have, you've done this. Don't do it. Here I am, assignment 1. Waiting to the very last minute. What are you gonna do? I get asked a lot of questions about like why I maintain different jobs and all these kinds of things. And so if you are a new follower of mine, I've been working with H&R Block. I do taxes. I've been working with them. This is my 15th year. So I started you have to be 18 to sign the documents, to legally sign them. And so I started working. I turned 18 in November of 2004, and I started working here in January of 2005, and I've been here ever since. So this is my 15th tax season. I honestly have just always made it work for multiple reasons. Me and my mom work together, which is awesome, which we worked together at my previous job before I became an RN, and I loved it there too. But H&R Block, we've always worked together, the same office, the same everything. Like we've just always worked together. So that's probably my #1 reason that I stay, is so that I can spend the time with her. But not only that, I love numbers. I have a bachelor's in finance. If you guys don't know that, I got that before my BSN. And I love nursing, but I love numbers. And I probably could have had a great career as a financial advisor or something like that, and I just never pursued that because I couldn't find an opportunity at the time that I graduated, which was in May of '09, and I couldn't find an opportunity. So I thought my idea was to like go back to school for the time being and try and make, you know, pass the time until I could find a job, and I ended up loving nursing, so I stuck with it. But so, you know, H&R Block gives me the opportunity to work with numbers and to see more people without seeing like all their health things, you know, in all their private areas, and that it gives me just like a change of pace. And then I would say probably least important but also very important is the fact that I make really good money, because I've been there. I know money is like a touchy subject for some people, but I've been there for so long that my commission and things are very, like, I make a lot of money in a very short amount of time. The actual tax season for me is 3 months. It's January. I usually start the week of like January 15th, like today's the 16th, today was my first day, and this tax season ends April 15th. So it's a 3-month tax season, and I make, when I was part-time, when I was working 1 day a week at the hospital for the entire year, I make just as much, if not more, in these 3 months as I do in the entire year working 1 day a week at the hospital. So I just always have maintained this job. Now in the future, it may be something that I will no longer pursue, depending on, you know, how my nurse practitioner venture goes after I finish school, and how long it takes me to finish school and stuff, and, you know, just depending on a lot of factors. But I've made it work through 3 kiddos, through school, through 2 different degrees, like 2 different bachelors, 3 different associate degrees, three kids, a wedding. Like, I've just always made it work, and so I can't imagine leaving. But, you know, eventually it's going to have to happen. I'm not going to be able to balance everything all the time, especially having all these kiddos. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. That's a little bit more about me. I love H&R Block and what the company stands for. I would say, and I answer tax questions for you guys all the time. You guys message me all the time throughout the year and ask tax questions, and I'm 100% open to answering anything you guys need. Keep in mind though, I'm in Texas, and some of our, like, we don't do state tax. Some of our laws are a little different than other states, so bear that in mind. But overall, I like what the company stands for, and I like the people that I work with, because we've all worked together for so many years. We know each other, and it's just a great place for me to be in the time. And it's seasonal, which is great. Like, who can say that they get to come to a job that they make great money at for 3 months out of the year? Not very many people, I can tell you that. So anyway, that's a lot of questions that I get about why I stay at H&R Block, why I always have like so much going on and things like that. It is what it is, you know. So I got a lot accomplished today, aside 2 returns, which a return takes me anywhere from like 20 to 30 minutes, so it doesn't take me a whole lot of time. I'm very quick and very thorough at the same time, and it's probably just because I've been doing them so long, but I can just roll things through my head constantly. Like, when I was getting my nursing degree, I had to think about things a lot more, because even though I love nursing and it's a huge passion of mine, it doesn't come as natural to me. The people part comes natural, but the whole scientific thing didn't come as natural to me as my business degree. My business degree, I blew through, all A's, no problems at all. My nursing degree took me a little bit longer to master, and so, which is, I think, is what makes me a little more nervous for the FNP program, because I'm like, oh, I knew like I had to study and different, I couldn't just like fly by the seat of my pants, is that the term? Like, I knew I had to put a little more effort into it than I did with my bachelor's in finance. So I'm a little nervous heading into all of this craziness, but we'll make it work. And I'm so sorry in advance if you're just gonna hear me stress out all the time and talk out loud, is what I do.
Hi.
Daddy,
Daddy.
how are you
How are you?
today?
Good. I get sushi.
Eat your broccoli.
Adam,
Huh?
say I
I
am gonna
go
eat
eat
my
my
broccoli.
bucket.
I'm going to eat my broccoli.
Yeah, bucket.
The girls did so good with dinner. It was a very healthy dinner.
I gave you all my food.
It was salmon, broccoli, and asparagus, and they ate all of it.
Me too.
Yes, we know. I see you. So they got a little treat. Some popsicles. You're welcome.
Mommy and Daddy.
You're welcome. Is it good? What color is yours?
Red. Green.
Green. Good job. What color is Sissy's? What color is Big Sissy? What's that one?
Purple.
Purple. What color is Sissy's?
Orange.
Orange. Good job.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow.
And Adam,
Good night. See you
can I go
tomorrow.
take the camera to her so she can say goodnight?
I'll go get her.
Let's go. I don't want
You gotta say goodnight.
Night night. Say good night. See you tomorrow. Boop.
Boop. I love you. You picked Minnie? And which animal?
Papa.
Purple Minnie?
Yes.
Okay. Night night. I love you. Dos betas.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning, baby. I am done with the day. Done. Got home, had dinner. The girls did exceptionally well with dinner, and I'm very surprised. They love fish. That's one thing. They love fish. And broccoli. They love broccoli. Asparagus, not too much. My eyes are bothering me. My contacts were super dry and I was staring at the computer trying to get my assignment done, which I did, by the way. Yay, go me. So I'm gonna try really hard to stay on top of it and do the rest of my assignments tomorrow. But tomorrow I have kind of a busy day, so I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm gonna try and not wait until 10 p.m. Saturday night. Anyway, so I am going to relax a little bit. It is 10 p.m. I am going to, I think, watch some Ozark and just chill and try and call it an early night. I don't really have too early of a morning tomorrow. I think I'm dress works in the morning, so I'll just be able to get up and get ready and get the girls off to school, and then I'm meeting Melissa for a dress try-on at 10:30, and then I think I'm gonna work out with Bia after that, and then come home and get ready. I may not work out because then I have to wash my hair again. We'll see. But tomorrow night I have a girls' night out with some girls from work. We are going to Board and Brush, I think is what it's called, which is like a farmhouse style take on painting with a twist. So I'm very excited to show you guys what I ended up creating. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today and enjoyed some of the advice and ways that we do things and why I am the way that I am and do the things that I do. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow.